What is going on, YouTubers and subscribers? Welcome back to another video. My name is Dark Knight 4225, and today we are opening another battle box. As you can tell, this is not the battle box. If you're going to hear kind of a loud click here, but that thing is actually too big to put on here. I know it doesn't look that big, but when I try to record it on here, my phone had to go like way up here. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, welcome back. I hope you all had a great new year. Happy 2023. And I am excited. Just to give you guys a little heads up, in my last video I did mention that Barrel and Blade will be this month. Unfortunately, I had gotten in contact with them and they said that will be coming out in February. So I'll be looking forward to that. I put in my purchase early, but for some reason I guess I'm getting mine next month instead of this month. I'm not sure why, but either I got it in a little too late, or I should have probably did it in December. But anyways, beside the point, it is still coming. Don't worry, guys. And yeah, let's get into the video. Today, I am drinking Monster. I know it's not very good for me, but it tastes really good. So I am willing to put up with that pain of, I don't know, doing something or another. Alrighty. Like I said, I can't really show you guys this, so I'm just going to be doing one thing at a time here. Today's battle box is Mission Brief 95. Whoops. Adventure delivered. So first thing, I guess I can open it up right here. That just tells us obviously what everything is. That might be some of the things that we get in here. I don't know why my camera is being so foggy right now. I cleaned the lens, I'm just not sure why. But alrighty, so the first thing on the list. I really wish that thing would focus. Come on, focus. Do I have to zoom it out? Oh, there we go. Alright, so it is Aqua Tabs, 397 milligrams. Tablets, there are 100. So let's look into those. I'm going to try to read this somewhat, if I can, if it'll let me. Alrighty. So these are the Aqua Tabs. Water purification tablets are effective against Hold on, I can't read it through the camera. Glycerida. I know I'm butchering the name. Sias, bacteria, and viruses. Pretty much, if you have dirty water, this won't take the dirt out, but it will clean the, like what it says, bacteria, fungus, fungi, not fungus. Anyways, things that would hurt you. I don't know why I'm trying to explain things. I'm just dumb. That's just me. Anyways, yeah. So, anyways, Aqua Tabs. They are great to purify water. There's 100 of these. Yeah. All right. I was gonna read this, but there is a lot here. So you put in So you put in 1 tablet for every 4 gallons of water, and you wait 30 minutes. So I'm going to open this up here just to show you guys what it looks like. Almost a satisfying click. Not really, because I just know how to butcher everything here. Alright, how does this work? So I'll line up there. Oh, sure does. Alrighty. So they're actually kind of thick. Here, let me zoom in even more here. So they're kind of a powder. But yeah, they're just like giant pellets, which is really cool. Personally, my recommendation is you put 2 tablets for every 4 gallons because, you know, better be safe than sorry. These things are actually great for just everyday carry. And I might actually I might find a little bottle somewhere else and just throw some of these in there, because you never know. Sometimes we go places and we drink the water and it just doesn't taste very good, and this possibly might help. Also great for camping or just wilderness activity, camping, you know, whatnot. So cool, especially if you're hiking, for example, and you're near a river. If you really feel like you need these, that'd be great. So I will set those right there. Alrighty, and I'll let you guys know what I think about all of this stuff afterwards. So, oh, by the way, this is part of the basic box. I gotta zoom in for whatever reason. There we go. Alright, the Woox All-in-One Tactical Gear Cleaner. Now, I actually have seen this stuff before. I've not used it, so let me find that here. Alrighty. Here we go. Of course it's backwards. The Woox. What I do know about these guys is a lot of they do make a lot of pew wooden parts for, you know, I can't say the word because YouTube ends up flagging my videos, and well, you just know how well that goes. So it doesn't turn out very well. But I do know that they do have very good equipment, anywhere from knives, wood, you know, stuff like that. And another great thing about, hold on. Another great thing about this company is they do make a lot of wood stuff. So, I mean, good example here. So, like knife handles, axe handles, pew handles and whatnot. For the outdoorsman who has everything gear, unlike anything. Time for an upgrade. Use coupon code BattleBox22 for 20% off your next order at wookstore.com. So yeah, I'm gonna just set that up here. I know you can't see it yet, and that's fine. So this stuff is a really good cleaner. It's a really good cleaner. You can use it for just about anything, whether it's wood or steel or your campfire tools, anything that gets rusty. I wouldn't say it takes it out, but if you're just catching it, This stuff works great to clean it. You can clean your pew-pews with it. You could clean your knives. You can your cutting boards, for example. Like, this is just a great it's almost like an all-in-one. Oh, there it is. I'm just not even looking. An all-in-one tactical gear cleaner is exactly what it is. This is food safe. I don't recommend just plain drinking it, but when it comes to your items, I know this stuff works great. I have used a sample of it, so I guess I kind of lied. I did try it, but it was only like a little sample bottle that I had seen somebody promoting it, and they actually cleaned my knives, and I was actually quite surprised. Now, this does not have any type of an oil lubricant to it, so you can't just clean your knife and then think it has some oil properties to, you know, keep it running smoothly, so you will have to oil afterwards. So they do come with a wooden toothbrush. I know that, well, to scrub your product or your items, you could use it as a normal toothbrush if you wanted, but it's made out of all wood. And of course, normal bristles. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. So yeah, it's very, very nice. You can hear it's just a piece of wood. So I'm not sure. I know they make everything inside their building. I just don't know how they make these. But anyways, so yeah, you got your cleaner, you got a toothbrush and or scrubbing utensil, and it comes with, it feels like a microfiber cloth, but a little more stiff. So it feels like it has microfiber properties to it, and yet kind of stiff, kind of a rigid as well. My guess is to hold up if you're hypothetically cleaning a knife or whatnot. So, for example, this knife here, I got scratches and dents. I'm just gonna do a little promotion here, guys. How about that? I can't guarantee I'm gonna get this perfect. I'm only gonna do the blade. Those marks that were there are now gone. Of course, some of this is just paint as well, or like paint unskinned. I can zoom in there. I know this knife is dirty because I never clean it. You can tell it's just does a pretty good job. The toothbrush doesn't look dirty, even though I know my knife is dirty. Take the edge here, clean it. Look how much dirt that took off. Like I said, I never see that. I normally don't ever clean my knives. I mean, I do once in a while, but as you can see, besides the paint scratched all up, you really don't see any more dirt and gunk, which is really nice. And boy, you can tell I use this thing. So I like CRKT knives. So yeah, so that is that product there. I'm just gonna put this up to the side. Whoops. Set that up there. Alrighty. The next thing, gotta zoom in again, is a Camo Corpse chamois bundle. Now, I'm not sure what a chamois is. I heard, let's see if it says here. towels 15 times. So if I remember correctly, the chamois are like cloths, cleaning cloths and whatnot. Looks like we do get 3 of them here, which is pretty neat. Shall zoom it out here. So we got the field chamois, which is 1 towel, 27 by 10. We have, okay, so that's the field chamois. Here's the kitchen chamois. Get 2 towels, 14 by 10. And I guess the description on these real quick. The field chamois is good for fishing, hunting, camping, backpacking. Wrings out for use again and again, keeps hands dry and gear clean. Works wet or dry. Okay, so they're like cleaning kits pretty much. They are, well, anyways, I'll get into that in a minute. The kitchen chamois, lightweight, super absorbent and durable. Obviously, camping, cooking, kitchen, and picnic. Wring out for you. Okay, that just says the same thing here. Okay, so, and the third one is the U.S. Camo Corps. They all say that. My bad. The chamois sponge. And it just pretty much says is the same as this one. So the thing that I understand with these is they can absorb a lot of water, and at the same time they are very stiff. And what I mean by stiff is they almost feel like, oh, what's a good example? They almost feel like a wool, I guess. Like a wool blanket is my best, I guess, thing. If you don't know what that is, 2 more options would be those big white filters you would stick in a coffee, you know, it's a coffee filter is what it is, but it fills like 8 of them in one, or also known as maybe an air filter from your heating and cooling in your house. I know those are all very terrible and kind of maybe nervous thoughts, but that's exactly what they feel like. I know with this type of fabric, it will last a very long time. I've not had any chamois before, but I know that they're pretty much an all-use type of cloth. Or, not cloth. Yes, it's cloth. But I mean, you can use it for just about anything. So, that is very cool. I've never had these before. Yeah. That is very neat. I like that they give you 3. That is very cool. Normally they would only say, hey, you get 1 out of the 3, but I like they give you 3 of them. That is cool. Just to let you know, this is just 1 here. Oh, it says 2 sponges. Feels like 1, but they're very spongy. I don't know why I decided to explain that, but I did. And moving right along. So, that was all of the basic box. Now, the advanced box. We have Bone Dry Rust Prevention Handgun Case, or Pew Pew Case 2.0, also known, long story short, as a drying case. If any of you don't know what that is, I'm gonna just make it kind of brief. Wow, that is heavy. That is very, very heavy. Okay, here it is. So, these cases have a built-in drying mechanism in them. And that type of mechanism is, if you ever got like beef jerky, or maybe you bought some shoes, or you bought a product and then they have the little silicone beads in them that says "do not eat," that is pretty much what these things are infused with. So obviously when and you can hold more than just pew pew items. You can literally put anything in here that is wet. Obviously you don't want it soaking wet when you put it in here. You're going to want to try to dry it off as much as possible before you put it in here. I actually have been wanting to get one of these, and I've been too lazy, and so I got myself one, technically. So yeah, engineered with absorbents, moisture wicking technology, wicks moisture to prevent water damage and rust, stores 2 pew-pews and 5 mags or anything else, great for knives and other accessories, no electricity needed, removes moisture from inside of gear. Molly compatible and lockable zippers. Well, that's nice. I mean, no one can steal your stuff. But yeah, it literally feels like a bag of those silicone beads. And there is your 2, well, Molly loops, I guess. Be great if you maybe attach this to your pew pew bag or to your backpack or anything of that sort. So looks like I'm gonna just get rid of this here because I know this is gonna be in my way, this cordage. There we go. Alright, so it does look like it does have a loop, as in the Velcro. My guess is the lockable piece that they're talking about is the 2 loops that are here. You can almost lock it together like that. I thought that there were going to be the loops that kind of come right here. They kind of cross paths. Which, I mean, I guess that works too. Alright, so opening it up here. I'm going to just unclick this here, my phone, so we can take a better look here. So it looks like it has some, I forget what it's called. Oh shoot, what is it called? I can't believe I forgot what it was called. Anyways, the bungee stuff, so you can literally just put anything in here. Ah, man, I am just being terrible with this. But anyways, it is that bungee-like material. I forget what it's called, but you can tell you can put several mags here, maybe something a bit bigger here, like you could almost grab this and fit it right there, put some mags right there. On this side, sorry guys, terrible angles everywhere, I know. Normally don't do it like this. It's where you can put your pew-pew or anything of that sort. It does feel like that this is padded here. The absorbent is right in this area here, not this area, but it's also in this area as well, which does make it very nice because you could hold multiple different things and not have to worry about anything getting scratched, which does make it very nice. This side does not have any type of opening, so yeah. Alrighty, that is cool. Like I said, I've been wanting to get one of these, and I haven't, and now I do. So, awesome. Alrighty. Sorry, that was terrible I guess explaining, guys. But you can kind of see a little demo picture there. And if you guys want to pause and read that, you can. Alrighty, and that was Advanced Box. So, Pro Box. We got the Climate Wild Aspen 20 sleeping bag. Also, if you guys want to pause and read that, you can. So let's take a look here. Wow, this thing is, I mean, it's not super big, but I'd say it's about as big as, I say about almost 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. So it is by Climate Wild Aspen 20. The size is 74 by 30 inches or 188 by 76 centimeters. It's 2.5 pounds or 1.1 kilograms. Temperature, I guess the warmest it goes, you can stay in here, is about 20 degrees Fahrenheit down to -7 Celsius. It's water repellent, 500 polyester shell. It kind of looks like a tomb grave, or like a mummy mannequin looking sleeping bag. I'm just gonna call it a mummy sleeping bag. How about that? Let me know down in the comments what that's called. I'm not quite sure, but good for backpacking, car, tent, camping. Ideal for all 3 seasons. 2-year warranty. Designed in Utah, USA. Made in China. So yeah, very cool. I'm not gonna open this up because I don't have tall enough equipment to literally show you guys, but I mean, it does, sorry about that guys, but it feels pretty nice. For it being in China, it feels more like a one of the high quality tents, not one of the cheaper tents you'd like, Coleman. And I'm not trying to you know, say anything bad about Coleman. I like Coleman if you want a basic, but I really hope that this is what the mummy sleeping bag feels like. Is, I'm not saying it's, you know, cut resistant or anything, but it just feels really nice. So alrighty, whoops. And that was in the Pro Box. So the last thing, last but not least, is the Pro Plus box, also aka the knife of the month. And this is the Spyderco Resilience Lightweight. Let's see, the overall length is 9.40, closed is 5.20. It is 8CR 13 MOV blade steel, which is pretty good. And you might get a flat grind or a sawtooth part of the blade. Now, I want to let you guys know something. This will be actually my very first Spyderco. I've never owned one before. I've heard a lot of good things about it. As you can tell, I'm definitely a heavy user, and I definitely like thick blades for a very good reason. And this even did have the serrated edge, and I completely cut it off because I've damaged it more than I've damaged the actual knife, and I honestly cannot stand serrated edge. So, yeah. Alright, so Spyderco trademark, round hole, reliable high performance, refined ergonomics, superior blade steel. Alrighty. Colorado, huh? Golden, Colorado. Never been to Golden before. I've been to Colorado multiple times. It's actually not, surprisingly not that far away. Alrighty. Exciting, exciting. Alright. So it looks like it has a pretty sturdy pocket clip. Looks like you can reverse it, put on either side. So I know this is Spyderco's famous, I guess, texturing. Let's open it up here. Alrighty. Feels very nice. Has a liner lock. Let's check the centering here. Centering seems a little off. I'm sure if I push it. Yeah, now it's straight, but it just wants to slide that way a bit. Anyways, a little off, but otherwise pretty good. I can already see one downside to this, maybe even two. One, I like the thickness here, but it comes down to an extremely thin tip. I hope I really hope Spyderco stiffens their steel up, you know, hardness. I wonder what the hardness for the steel is, because sometimes I know you can tell if you grab the tip of it and just, if you can kind of hear a bit of a tang or almost sound like a plastic feel, then it's usually not hardened as much. I guess that will depend on time. Another thing I do not quite care for is this here. This just feels like, the handle feels like a cheap plastic. I'm sure I'm going to offend a lot of Spyderco people, and I'm sure you're going to say how great this is. But like what I said, I'm hard on my knives. Even with this knife. You want to know why that safety button is not on there anymore? And why back here is all chiseled and right here is all chiseled, is because I literally stick it between a wood or something hard and I hammer it. I know you're not supposed to do that with knives. I know you're not supposed to twist and turn, which also explains why the tip's broken, and there are several giant divots in my blade. But like what I said, I'm a hard use knife person. I don't think this will last with me, and you're probably thinking, well, just use it for one of your smaller, fancier things. And you're right, I could. The thing is I already got one of those. The Benchmade Bug Out. Now, be completely honest with you, these are the two knives I carry. I use this way more than this. Even though this has a very good steel, S90V steel, I barely use this one. Only thing I use this for is maybe my food, opening letters, and I don't even know what else. Maybe cutting cardboard, you know. So, and you're probably wondering where I got the design where there's holes in here, and you can kind of see this. You can see the spring on both sides with a bit of the frame. I actually did that myself. I unscrewed these and put 3 holes in it. Why? I don't know. I guess I'm just a sucker for holes. And this one here already came with the holes pre-cut. I just like how my fingers kind of fall into those grooves. That's the same with this. Yeah. The thing is my fingers literally fall in those holes, and I'm just able to easily shut it. So, anyways, and like I said, I could use that for this, but normally with big knives comes big responsibilities. And as you can tell, that is about as long as my heavy worker. So I will be completely honest with you guys. You guys can hate on me if you want, but I'm going to probably use this as a light knife for about a couple weeks to see how well it works. And then I'm going to probably run it down in the dirt, just like I have with this one. And I will see if if Spyderco really lives up to their name. I will be very impressed if they do. Like I said, personally, I really don't like the handles. Feels like something I molded in the backyard and stamped it and threw it on here. Actually, this definitely feels like the plastic from like a higher quality piece of plastic, I guess. It's not even, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like the sound, don't like the feel. Shoot, I'd even be happy if, oh, actually they got holes in the inside, inside the spacers. You know, I'm actually wondering something. Actually, I might like this knife a little more if I actually took this completely off. No joke. If I take these handles off and then just use the main metal frame as, who knows? I'll play with this. I can guarantee you me hammering on it, it's just going to chip this away. So, we'll see. And you're probably wondering why I'm going to use such a beautiful knife, because I'm a knife abuser. So call the cops. I don't care. But anyways, and that is the Spyderco. Looks like there's also a thing for Carnivore Club. Use code BattleBox20 for 20% off your first time subscription at carnivoreclub.co. Also a Netflix original series from Southern Survival Outdoor Gear Tested. My guess is they use some stuff from BattleBox, which is very cool. If you guys want to scan that QR code there to go look at it, you can. And what is this? Wanlo is an outdoor adventure box for kids that blends games, crafts, and activities into educational fun. Learn about astronomy, plants, animals, and more. Use code BattleBox for 20% off your first box. Looks like they got a Facebook, an Instagram, and a TikTok. So, whoops. Alrighty, guys. Well, oh, we got something else here. It's another QR code to go scan if you want. And another QR code to go scan if you want. Very, very cool. Alright, guys. Well, out of all this, let me know what you guys think. Personally, let's start off with the big things and work down. This here, I actually don't have a sleeping bag because I am one of those type of people that will just go sleep on the floor. So I'm actually very happy for this because I actually have a trip coming up. It's a 2-day trip, don't worry. I got a trip coming up and I will be needing a sleeping bag. Funny enough, I was actually going to go buy one on Amazon, but since this one came, I will definitely be trying this out. And I might throw that in a winter EDC or outdoor EDC or something of that sort. I'll be making videos on all these eventually, like all my knives and whatnot. Spyderco. Like I said, I heard a lot of great things about Spyderco. I personally don't think it's for me, but as they say, I don't even know what they said, like don't spill the beans until you try it or something like that. So yeah, I will definitely be trying that. The Aqua Tabs. I honestly like these. Believe it or not, I actually use stuff similar to this quite a bit. I also have like radon pills and other pills of that sort for radiation and whatnot. The U.S. Camel Corps chamois. Like I said, I've heard of them. They feel kind of weird, but I will definitely be putting these through their paces. I might just do some of the dishes around the house just to try it out. Maybe when I go running, I'll bring one of these and see how well it really soaks up sweat and whatnot. And I do appreciate that they gave us 3 of them. 3 of these. I have no idea where the other one just went. Oh, here it is. Right here. So yeah, that's also very nice. The Wooks with the microfiber thicker cloth and the toothbrush. I really like this. I'm glad that they put this in here, and honestly, I wouldn't mind if they did it again. Obviously, this is a pretty big bottle. Yeah, there we go, 8 ounces. So almost as much as hairspray. So there's a lot here. Obviously, this is going to take me maybe a year to use up. Maybe 2. Who knows? And last but not least, the bone dry bag. I am very happy I got this as well. Obviously, I'm not going to try to go get something wet like my Pew Pew, for example, and try it out because I know stuff like this works. How well? I don't know. I know that they got silicone beads, also known as do not eat moisture absorbing beads. Silicone, not silicone, you know what I mean. So yeah, all right guys, well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please tell me what you think about each and every one of these. Let me know if I'm right or wrong about something or another. And yeah, just keep me posted on how your week has been, and I would be love to chat and talk with you guys in the comments. So, all right, I will catch you guys later. Bye now.